hello. Welcome to another edition of Soccer As We Like It, the Man United direction. As you know, it is what it is. With Man United, there's always something different. There's always something going on with Manchester. Nothing from ownership. We're not even going to talk about that because there is nothing that's improved. We don't know what the bloody Glazers are trying to do. But what I can tell you is, in reference to, first of all, let's congratulate David De Gea for getting married on Saturday to his wife. That was beautiful. We didn't even know his wife and daughter, they live in Spain. They don't even live in England. So, wow. Well, what they say, these are the things you get to know. Anyway, congratulations to David De Gea for getting married. Also, what I was going to bring up to you today is like Mason Mount is having his medical today at Carrington. He was shown being driven into Carrington today for his medical at Old Trafford. As we all know, he's an official Man United player now, 55 million plus add-ons, and that's where we are. So that is closed. Now, the situation of Onana. Man United have spoken to Onana's agent and Onana. They've agreed personal terms. Man United I'll use the word, haven't spoken to Inter Milan yet. Inter Milan are expecting a bid from Man United. Inter are expecting 55 to 60 million euros. United have bargained at 45 to 50 million euros for Onana. But this is where we are with Manchester United. They always, you see, they will say they don't want to do this price. Then they say, no. Then they go back paying the same price. It's like United saying, oh, there's a party here today, right? There is a party here today. You've been invited to this party. Oh, we're not coming to this party. Oh, no, we're not coming. Oh, that's not my kind of party. Blah, 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 blah. Then, oh, where's the party? I'm going to put my clothes on, I'm going to come out. And everyone turns up like, I thought you were going to come to the party. Then they say, oh, yeah, I did change my mind. They're just so inconsistent. You either want it or you don't want it. Yes, you have to negotiate. I get it. But they're not even good in that. They're not even good in negotiating either. They're just so, I would say, rubbish. Absolutely rubbish in terms of they can't sell, they can't buy. So you just wonder like, what the fuck can you do? Absolutely rubbish. Nothing. But this is Manchester United we're talking about here. And here we are. I can't support another team. This is the club I love with all my heart. It is United till I die. There is no other way around it. Tottenham is my family team. I hope Spurs do well. But it's United for me all the way, mate. But I digress. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the greatest and biggest fan channel in United States, Soccer As We Like It, the channel for United fans and global fans on all the social medias. And you know the game, Man United preseason game against Madrid in Houston, Texas. So come and talk to us. Come and look for us. We'll be everywhere. Come and look for us. Subscribe to our channel. Take pictures with us. And we'll have a great time and have a great fun fest. Anyway, as I was saying, so Inter Milan are expecting United to make a formal bid. United have had personal talks with the player and the agent, right? The player he wants to come to the Premier League. Done, right? Inter Milan have a price, United have a price. So it's how they come together to get that price done. Same thing with Rasmus Hojlund, young 20-year-old Danish striker. Atalanta, same place where Ahmed came from, said they want 60 million for a guy who's not really, how would I say, fully developed, fully established. He didn't get a lot of games this season. He's 20. He's a very good striker. Don't get me wrong. He's quick. He's fast. He presses on the defenders. He stays on the last defender's shoulder. He's that striker who runs at the defenders to cause them to make rash passes and make mistakes. And he's a poacher. Kind of reminds me of Inzaghi, the great Inzaghi of the AC Milan and Inter Milan days, the guy who managed the Inter Milan team that lost to. We move on. As I was saying. So Rasmus Hojlund wants to come to United. United have made an estimation of 30 to 40 million for his age, right? He's 20. Not really established, young Danish striker, really wants to come to the he said he's been a United fan since he was a kid. So that's his dreamhood team, his boyhood, childhood team. So that's fine, that's also good. Someone who likes the club, dreams of the club, and plays for the club, always does more. You know what I mean? I mean, not in all cases, but in some cases, you get my point. So as it stands, Atalanta say they want 60 million for him. Man United like, oh, hell no, we're going to give you 40 to 45. Hey, good luck on that. We all know United, when it comes to that, they are not the best. We know that. So that's where we are in reference to Onana and Hojlund. Hojlund will be a good striker. I think he'll do well at United. But I was thinking he was going to be a backup striker to a main striker. I thought we were going to get an Osimhen or a Kane. But obviously it looks like that is not going to be happening at this current moment in time due to unforeseen circumstances caused by them bunch of wankers. But this is where we are, and this is where we don't want to be. But next week, the players will start coming back to for Carrington preseason training. Those who didn't have international engagements will coming back next week. Those who did have will come next week. The ones who didn't have came in today. I feel that United players are ready. We are waiting for United to come to Houston, Texas. We are ready. We are waiting. The game against Real Madrid, that is going to be absolutely fantastic. So I'll tell you guys again, come and look for us. Come look for Soccer As We Like It, the Man United Edition. I'm everywhere. I'll be everyone that day in that game. So look for us, subscribe to our channel, and let's join this big, huge community making this channel even greater. As I was saying, so that's where we are with Hojlund. That's where we are with Onana. But I think this week, United, as they do, they always do things backward, are going to tell De Gea, because he's literally unemployed. He's literally unemployed. He has no job. He has a job as a husband and as a father, so he has a job. But as a footballer, he's unemployed. And apparently, Saudi Arabia say they want him. So Saudi Arabia prepared to offer him 270, 260 a week. United are trying to offer him 150 a week, which I think you're going from. I mean, he used to earn 375, right? 375 a week. The highest paid goalkeeper in the world. Highest paid player in Man United currently, 375 a week, right? Lamborghini. United now offered him, you got to stay in United, we're going to give you a pay cut. They dropped it down to 200. They now said, nah, we're not even offering it. We're going to offer you less than 200. So he went from a Lamborghini to a Volvo and now to a Ford Focus. That does take the cake. If you ask me, I think that's taking that to biscuit. If you ask me, but this is Manchester United. This is a team that can't lead. You know, this is really bad. But we're not surprised. All I'll say is that you guys aren't surprised at the calamity we cause in players. We disrespect players. We undersell players. We overprice players. We overpay. It's just a mess. But Manchester United, the team we die for. You know what I mean? Who am I going to go support? I'm going to go to Etihad? Ain't happening. Anfield? Ain't happening. The funny thing, right? I used to respect Liverpool. I love my friends who grew up with, who I won't let you meet, because they might be relieving some secrets. I used to admire Liverpool. I respect it because they bloody won everything. But I just could not connect with them. I knew their history. And United were that team that just won the odd FA Cup in 83 and 85 and, you know, struggled to be the bridesmaid to Liverpool every season. I mean, the only teams that really won the title then were Everton, Aston Villa, and Nottingham Forest. We never won the league title. The last one, we won 67. It took another 26 years before we won again in 1993. But prior to that, in all that middle part, the 70s and the 80s, was all Liverpool. And Nottingham Forest, and Aston Villa, and... Did they win the league? Everton, yes, Everton. But when Everton won the league, European teams were banned, unfortunately, due to the fact that the Liverpool and Juventus game cost a rot and people's lives were lost, you know what I mean? So English clubs were banned for 5 years in Europe. They were not allowed to go to Europe. So yeah. So this is the news we have. It is, I'm now gonna say, I just got some news. My friend had just sent me a quick text. I can see it on my screen. He is saying that the sources have said from Manchester that Mason Greenwood is being wanted by AS Roma. Jose Mourinho wants to take Mason Greenwood to Italy. And I think that would be the better thing and the best option for Mason Greenwood. Because if you look at it, right, any fan who says, and I'm going to say this right now, any fan who says, oh, he should be allowed to play, you know, he was found not guilty. He wasn't even tried, mate. The case was dismissed because the witnesses refused to turn up. So it wasn't a case of found not guilty. Let's try and... My dad was an attorney. My dad was a lawyer. May he so rest in peace. And I know the law. So don't question my abilities and my law knowledge. The case never got to court. So it wasn't a case of found guilty or not guilty. The case was dismissed. The Crown prosecution had no witnesses to prosecute. So the case was thrown out. That's what it means. So he never stood trial. So guilty or not guilty, it's irrelevant in this situation. You know what I mean? So these fans will say, "Oh, he's got to play. People need to let him play," and the fact that people should be forgiven. That's not the point. His mental health. You guys, some fans are so selfish that all they see is, "Oh, he played." Do you think of the mental health side of it? Do you know that he's going to be abused at every away ground we go to, calling him a white beater or rapist? Do you know that mental thing? He's 24. He's under 24. I know some people's skin are thicker, but when you're being booed, like Ronaldo was booed in 2010, when him and Rooney had that thing, he was booed for getting Rooney sent off, but that spurred him to do great. But when you're being called a rapist, and a white beater, that kind of takes a different level. People will come in with cardboards and the women's rights will all come out. So I would advise personally, he should go have a loan out in another country, see how that goes, see how that pans out, then come back to United if United still want him. That's the way. Go run him right into the lines then? Nah. These fans are like, yeah, rapists, blah, 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 all that kind of malarkey and that shenanigan. But he is what it is. Anyway, so Jose Mourinho said he would like Mason Greenwood to come there for a loan. So United might consider that option because I think, obviously, from all indications, he's not going to be at United this season. He's going to be out there on a loan, and that's where I have. But from all of us, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the greatest and biggest fan channel, United States of America. And with your help and your support, you could even make us elevated higher, stratospherically and metaphysically. All right, I will see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Check us out on all the social media platforms. I'll get you guys any updated news. If we sign Onana, if we sign Hojlund, if Mason Greenwood, if the ownership if these Glazers could really get the act together, you know what I mean? If they could just get the act together and just get Jake Shazim to buy the club and stop fucking about, I will let you guys know. So check me out. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Facebook, and I'm on Spotify. Yes, someone asked me about what's happened to the Sunday fan channel. Yes, I gave the lads on a vacation. The UK crew, my boys, Vin, Kay, Kenneth, Chris. Who did I miss? Richard, my boys back in London. I love my brothers out there. Then my the US crew, who I can't do without. I got the controversial on Bems. I got the Soul Man. I got Joe. I got the analyst Sammy. I have the guy who does the middle show for me, Louis, the straight direct one. He says it as is. I miss my brothers, but we will all be back. We will be back and be ready for the Sunday fan show. Sunday fan show will be back very soon. I'll see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. From me, as I tell you, it's goodbye and good night.